Rearview mirror don't lie, even when I try. There's a shadow in my rearview glass, looks a lot like my past. Every mile I put behind still don't leave you out my mind. You were standing in that drive, watching me just roll on by. Didn't know that look you gave was the one I couldn't save. I told myself I'd be alright, just another sleepless night. But your memory rides along in every line of every song. I tried to drown it in the miles, hide it in these lonely trials. But love don't fade that easily, it just waits patiently. Now it's your shadow in my rear view, following me through every road I try to take. Every move I make, I can't outrun what I let go. No matter where I go, you're always right there in the blue. Your shadow in my rear view. There's a turn I should have made back before it slipped away, but I kept my foot on down, left your world on the edge of town. Now that moment plays on loop, like a truth I can't undo. And the farther that I drive, the more it comes alive. I was chasing something else, didn't know I lost myself in the dust of who I was, far from anything called love. Now I see it plain and clear in that mirror every year. A man who couldn't stay, watching you fade away. Yeah, it's your shadow in my rear view, still pulling me through every night. I'm all alone on this endless road. I was wrong, I let you go. Now it's all I ever know, that I lost the only truth in your shadow in my rear view. If I could stop this wheel tonight, turn around and make it right, would you still be waiting there, or just gone like empty air? Guess I'll never really know, 'cause I chose that road to go. And the only thing that's true is this ghost I'm driving through. It's still your shadow in my rear view, and it won't fade from view. Every mile just makes it clear, I still need you here, even if the road runs dry and these wheels finally die. You'll be the last thing I see through. That shadow in my rear view. Yeah, some things you can't outdrive. These gravel roads, don't forget, every mile I try to outrun. There's a stretch of road past Miller's Farm, where you used to ride in my old truck, arm in arm, windows down, hair in the wind. Back when forever felt like it would never end. We carved our names in that weathered sign, swore your world would always be mine. Didn't know how fast things change, like summer turning into rain. I took a turn you never knew, chasing dreams I couldn't hold on to. Left you standing in a cloud of dust with nothing but your faith in us. Now that road just winds along. Every mile feels like a stone, and the past don't let me go, no matter where I roll. 'Cause these gravel roads remember every word I never said, every promise I let slip, every tear you shed. Now I'm driving through the echoes of the man I used to be, and these gravel roads remember more than you or me. There's a fence where we used to lay, talking about places we'd never seen. Now it creaks in the evening breeze like it's calling out to me. I still hear your soft goodbye. Didn't know it meant this time. Thought you'd always wait around, but love don't stay tied down. I was blind to what I had till it slipped through these two hands. Now the silence hits me hard like a train out in the dark. Every town I pass right through feels a little less like you, and every mile just makes it clear you ain't coming back, my dear. Yeah, these gravel roads remember every night I let you cry, every time I drove away without a reason why. Now I'm lost inside the distance of a love I couldn't keep, and these gravel roads remember what still haunts my sleep. If I could turn this wheel around back to that little edge of town, I'd hold you like I should have then, never let you slip again. Time don't roll in reverse, it just deepens every hurt, and all I've got to carry on is where I went wrong. Yeah, these gravel roads remember even if you let me go, every mile still calls your name in a voice I know. Though I keep on driving, trying to outrun the pain, these gravel roads remember, and they whisper you again. Yeah, they whisper you again.
There's a key still on the table, right where you left it that night. There's a key still on the table, by a ring of coffee stains. I kept thinking you'd come back, saying nothing's really changed. You were standing in that doorway with forever in your eyes, but I turned away too quickly from the truth I couldn't hide. You said love ain't always easy, but it's worth the fight we make. I was scared of all that meant, and every chance I had to take. So I let the silence answer where my heart should have been strong. Now that quiet's all I hear ever since you've been gone. Oh, the key you never took still unlocks my memory. Every room, every shadow holds what it used to be. If I had the nerve back then, I'd have begged you not to leave. Now that door just stays half open with no There's your jacket on the chair, like you're reaching for it still. I can almost hear you laughing when this house gets too quiet and still. I replay that night like a record, every word, every breath. How close we were to forever before I chose regret. I was waiting for a perfect time that never came around. Didn't know love don't wait, it just leaves without a sound. Now the years keep drifting by like leaves in autumn air, and I'm still right here, wishing you were there. Oh, the key you never took still unlocks my memory. Every tear, every whisper brings you back to me. If I could open up that night and be who I should be, you'd be standing here beside me instead of just a dream. If I could walk that hallway back, I'd run into your arms, tell you I was wrong to doubt all your steady love and charm. But time don't turn for anyone, it just fades into the blue. And every door I open now leads me back to you. Oh, the key you never took still rests here in my hand, like a promise left unspoken. I don't understand if forever passes by before I set it free. I'll be holding on to you in what used to be. There's a key still on the table, and it still belongs to me. That old porch still creaks your name.
Ain't a thing around here changed.
There's dust on our old front porch tonight, like memories settling in the fading light.
Your boots still sit by the wooden chair like you just stepped out and left them there.
I still hang your shirt by the window frame, let the summer breeze whisper your name.
Every sunset paints you back to me in the hush of what used to be. I've been walking roads I can't explain,
chasing ghosts in the pouring rain.
Every mile just wore me thin till your love called me home again.
I see your shadow in the screen door sway like time never pulled away.
If love's a fire that won't burn out, girl, you're what it's all about.
I held on through the endless night,
I chased your light through distant skies.
somehow we survived the tide.
There's dust on our old front porch, but our love still shines like gold. Through the years and the tears, it never grew too old. Side by side, once again, like we never fell apart. Every crack in the wood just tells the story of our hearts on that old front porch tonight.
Like it knew you'd come along. Every chord brings me back in time to your hand holding mine.
I was stubborn, I was young,
said too little, ran too long. but your love never closed the door. It just waited like before.
I remember dancing in bare feet to the rhythm of your heartbeat,
Laughing under harvest moons, humming old familiar tunes. I forgave what we went through, 'cause my soul still ran to you. Some things never fade away, they just find a better day.
Every road led me astray,
every prayer brought you my way.
love don't ever truly fade. There's dust on our old front porch, but our love still shines like gold. Through the years and the tears, it never grew too old. Side by side, once again, like we never fell apart. Every crack in the wood just tells the story of our hearts.
If I could turn back time, I'd stay,
but maybe we needed the miles away
to learn what we almost lost,
and what love is really worth the cost.
Now we're stronger than before, standing right where we belong.
There's dust on our old front porch, but forever's in our hands. Through the fire and the fall, love still standing where we stand. Hold me close, don't let go, let the past just fade apart. Every scar that we wear is a map back to the heart.
That old porch still holds our flame.
Ain't a thing about us changed.
Sunday morning comes too quiet without you by my side. Sunday morning through the blinds, golden light, but I still find an empty space where you would be, right here waking next to me. Coffee brewing same old way, but it don't taste the same these days. Every sip just brings me back to the love we used to have. Church bells ring across the town, echo soft but weigh me down. We used to sit in that last row, hands held tight, hearts hanging low. You'd whisper jokes I couldn't hide, we'd laugh till tears filled up our eyes. Now I sit there all alone, praying you'll come home. Oh, these Sunday mornings slow, since the day you let me go. Every hymn, every prayer feels like you're not there. If I could turn back just one day, I'd never let you walk away. Now the silence lingers on, every Sunday morning gone. There's your Bible by the bed, with the words we never read. I still trace the lines you loved, looking for a sign above. But faith feels harder on my own when the heart's been left alone. Still I whisper out your name, hoping it's the same. I was certain you would stay, no matter what I'd say. Didn't know love needs more than just leaving open doors. Now the weeks keep rolling through, everyone without you, and I'd give up all I've known just to not be alone. Oh, these Sunday mornings slow, since the day you let me go. Every song, every line takes me back in time. If I had one chance again, quiet carries on. Every Sunday morning gone. If heaven hears the things we pray, maybe it'll send you back someday. Not for long, just long enough to tell you I was wrong, my love. And if that day don't ever come, I'll still be waiting here alone, with a heart that won't move on, even when you're gone. Oh, these Sunday mornings slow, but my love won't let you go. Through the years, through the pain, I still feel the same. If forever's all I get is a life filled with regret, I'll be whispering your name every Sunday just the same. Sunday morning comes and goes, but I still miss you most.
Bartender, don't ask me why. Just keep that glass filled high. There's a bar at the edge of town where the lights stay low and the sun don't come around. I sit on a stool worn thin, like this shape my life's been in. Your memory walks through that door every time I hit the floor of another lonely night, trying to make it right. You used to say I drank too much, trying to hide from your soft touch, but I didn't understand. Love ain't something you can't plan. Now your voice is gone from here, but it's louder than this beer. Every word I pushed aside still echoes deep inside. It's just whiskey on a worn-out heart, trying to numb what's falling apart. Every sip just brings you back down that same old track. I was wrong, I let you go. Now there's nothing left to hold, just this glass and broken parts, and whiskey on a worn-out heart. There's a jukebox playing low, songs about what I should've known. Every line cuts right through like they were written about you. I see your shadow in the smoke, hear your laugh in every note, but when I turn there's no one there, just empty air. I'd give anything tonight just to make one moment right, take back every careless word, every time I never heard. But regret don't change a thing, it just makes the silence ring. And the truth I can't deny is I let love die. Yeah, it's whiskey on a worn-out heart, trying to fix what fell apart, but it don't heal, it don't mend, just brings it back again. I was blind, now I see what you meant to me, but it's too late where you are, and I'm stuck here in the dark. If I walked out that door right now, would I even know just how to find the road that leads to you, or the man you once knew? Or am I just too far gone, singing this same old song to a memory that won't fade, and a love I betrayed? It's still whiskey on a worn-out heart, and it's tearing me every night, every scar shows me where you are. Even if I sober up, I'll still feel your touch in the ghost of who we are in this worn out heart. Yeah, it's never gonna heal this part.
There's a box beneath my bed, full of words we never said. There's a dress I never wore, hanging still behind that door. Lace as white as yesterday, but you never saw me that way. I remember how you'd smile, stay a little, talk a while, but forever slipped away like the dawn at break of day. Mama said don't wait too long, love like his don't come along. But I held my heart so tight, I let you fade into the night. Now that porch don't feel the same, wind just whispers out your name. Every step I take alone feels like walking through our home. Oh, I kept the love we made, folded soft but never saved, like a letter I won't send to a heart I couldn't mend. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd be standing with you now in that dress I never wore, waiting by your door. There's your picture in a frame, faded edges still the same, eyes that saw right through my soul, back when I was half as whole. I still hear that old train roll through the night, it takes its toll. Every whistle, every cry sounds like one more goodbye. I was young and scared to fall, didn't know love meant it all. Thought I had more time to choose, never dreamed that I could lose. Now the years have come and gone, still I'm standing here alone, with a heart that's learned too late. Love don't wait, it don't wait. Oh, I kept the love we made, folded soft but never saved, like a dream that slipped away at the break of day. If I had one chance again, I'd let your love come in that dress I never wore. I'd be yours for sure. If there's a place where lost love goes, past the hurt and what we know, I hope you're out there somewhere still, waiting on this heart of mine to heal. And if I ever see your face in some quiet, distant place, I'll be wearing white that day, no more words left to say. Oh, I held on way too tight, lost the love that felt so right. Now the past won't let me be, it just lingers here with me. If forever comes around, I won't let it slip away in that dress I never wore. I'll be yours someday. There's a dress beneath the dust, a heart that learned to trust.
There's a porch light glowing down the lane through the soft and falling summer rain.
Every mile I've traveled through always leads me back to you.
Your rocking chair still faces west, where the sunset paints the sky its best, and the wind through every pine whispers that your heart is mine.
I've been watching down that road where the dusty old trucks roll, every evening just the same, hoping soon you'll call my name.
The kettle sings on the stove like a song the night wind knows, and the lantern by the door shines a little more than before. There's a porch light waiting just for you, shining warm and shining true through the dark and through the rain. Love will guide you home again, no matter how far roads may bend or how long the night may stand. There's a light that will stay true, that porch light waiting there for you. Every highway mile I roam only makes me miss that home, where your laughter fills the air and your footsteps climb the stair.
The stars above this open land feel the warmth of your gentle hand, like the echo of a tune underneath that southern moon.
Time may wander like the wind, but love still finds its way again. Every night I softly pray that your road comes back this way.
And when your truck pulls into view, my whole world feels brand new, like the first night that we knew this old love was strong and true.
There's a porch light waiting just for you, shining warm and shining true through the dark and through the rain. Love will guide you home again, no matter how far roads may bend or how long the night may stand. There's a light that will stay true, that porch light waiting there for you.
Even when the miles grow wide,
every road our hearts pursue
finds that porch light shining through.
There's a porch light waiting just for you, shining warm and shining true through the dark and through the rain. Love will guide you home again, no matter how far roads may bend or how long the night may stand. There's a light that will stay true, that porch light waiting there for you.
Porch light waiting there for you,
always shining there for you. The highway stretches like an old steel string across the plains and through my mind. Every town sign blurs in the rain, but your memory stays behind. There's a photograph tucked in my sun visor, taken by that river bend. Two young hearts in a borrowed dream, neither one knew how it ended. There are miles between the heartbeats now, and the road keeps rolling on. But every turn of these worn out wheels sings the same old lonesome song. I still hear your laughter riding shotgun in the rhythm of these tires. And no matter how far I roam, your love runs through the wires. There's a jukebox in a roadside bar playing songs from '72. Steel guitars and broken hearts, every line reminds me of you. The bartender says I've been here before, but I swear I can't recall. Guess when love leaves footprints behind, every road looks like them all. There are miles between the heartbeats now, and the road keeps rolling on. But every turn of these worn out wheels sings the same old lonesome song. I still hear your laughter riding shotgun in the rhythm of these tires. And no matter how far I roam, your love runs through the wires. If time could roll back like this highway, I'd slow every second we had. Hold your hand a little longer, tell the truth I never said. But life moves on like headlights, fading past the curves we cannot see. And sometimes love keeps driving even when it's memory. There are miles between the heartbeats now, but your voice still guides my way through dusty towns and midnight lights and every breaking day. If forever has a back road past the sorrow and the scars, I'll find you down a quiet lane somewhere past the stars. Till then I'll keep these wheels turning slow through every lonely part, with highways full of empty miles and you living in my heart. The sun was singing low behind the county line, red dirt glowing like a bottle of old red wine. Your name was written in the dust on my dashboard. From every mile we ever rode before, the radio was humming some old sad song. Steel guitar crying softly all night long. I held the wheel but my mind was on you. Some roads end but memories roll through. There's dust on the old highway tonight, your shadow riding in the passenger light. Every mile feels like yesterday when your laughter used to lead the way. Now the wind sings where your voice won't stay, through fields of gold and fences gray. But love like ours don't fade away, it just drifts, it's like dust on the old highway. There's a diner where we used to stop for pie, coffee and steaming while the trucks rolled by. You trace hearts on the foggy window glass, saying some kind of love was built to last. I still hear your boots on that wooden floor, hear the bell ring on that diner door. Small town nights and a slow dance tune underneath that pale October moon. There's dust on the old highway tonight, somewhere past the county line, you found a road that runs more kind. Broken hearts don't lose their way, and love don't slip like yesterday. But if the night gets cold where you roam, and you miss the road that led you home, just follow that old midnight sky. You'll find me where the headlights light. There's dust on the old highway tonight, your shadow riding in the passenger light. Every mile feels like yesterday, when your laughter used to lead the way. Now the wind sings where your voice once stayed, through fields of gold and fences gray. But love like ours don't fade away, it just drifts like dust on the old highway. So I keep driving slow through memories lane, past rusted signs and summer rain. If love's a road that never dies, I'll meet you there where the horizon lies. With dust on the old highway tonight, and your ghost riding in the fading light.
There's a road that winds beyond the town, past the mill where the leaves fall down, dusty curves and broken lines, under endless country skies. You drove away one autumn day, with nothing much left to say, just a quiet wave and tired eyes, and a heart full of goodbyes. I stood there by the old gate rail, watching headlights slowly pale, till the night swallowed them whole, like a story never told. The wind rolled through the cotton fields, like a sorrow time conceals, and every mile that carried you carried half my heart there too. It was the road that took you away from me, rolling out endlessly through the hills and prairie skies, far beyond my tearful eyes. Though the years keep drifting by and the seasons change their rhyme, there's a love that always stays on the road that took you away. Now the town sleeps early nights under a pale porch light, and sometimes when the moon hangs low, I'll walk that road alone and slow. Every step brings back your laugh, echoing along the path, like the ghost of yesterday on the road you drove away. Maybe somewhere far from here you still think of those old years, of the fields and summer rain, and the girl who kept your name. If your wandering heart should stray back along that dusty way, you might find me standing still where that road runs past the hill. It was the road that took you away from me, rolling out endlessly through the hills and prairie skies, far beyond my tearful eyes. Though the years keep drifting by and the seasons change their rhyme, there's a love that always stays on the road that took you away. Some roads carry dreams away, some bring wandering hearts to stay, but the one that stole your hand still runs through this lonely land. Yes, the road that took you away from me still rolls out endlessly, but somewhere down that winding lane love might find its way again on that long old country road where my heart still waits for you. That took you away. There's an old white house by the county road where the wild roses used to grow. Paint's worn thin and the shutters sigh when the southern wind goes drifting by. I still walk there some evenings slow where the golden summer sunsets glow, and every step feels soft and true like the night I first fell in love with you. You were leaning on that wooden rail, telling stories soft and pale about a life beyond this town where the trains roll by and the sun goes down. I laughed and said I'd never leave this quiet land of maple trees, but when you reached and held my hand, I felt a bigger world begin to stand. And that porch still holds our memory like a song in gentle harmony. Every whisper in the evening breeze carries you back home to me. Though the years have wandered far away, through every night and every day, there's a love that time can't forgive on the porch where love still lives. Now the town's grown quiet and slow, fields of wheat still softly glow. The same old church bell rings at noon, and the river hums its dusty tune. But sometimes in the twilight air, I swear I see you standing there, hat tipped low, that crooked smile, like you'd been waiting all the while. The world may turn and seasons change, but hearts remember what remains, like faded photos in a frame, still holding on to every name. And if someday the Lord decides it's time my wandering soul should ride, I know just where my heart will be, on that porch beside the maple tree. And that porch still holds our memory like a song in gentle harmony. Every whisper in the evening breeze carries you back home to me. Though the years have wandered far away, through every night and every day, there's a love that time can't forgive on the porch where love still lives. Sometimes the stars fall slow at night over fields of silver light, and every prayer my heart once knew still sounds a little bit like you. Yes, that porch still holds our memory like a song in gentle harmony. Every whisper in the evening breeze carries you back home to me. Though the years have wandered far away, through every night and every day, there's a love that time can't forgive on the porch where love still lives, where the roses used to grow. That old porch still feels like home.
There's a lantern on the back porch burning low tonight, just like it did when you would come around. Crickets singing through the Georgia pines, and that old screen door still makes the same sound. Your pickup used to roll down that gravel lane, headlights cutting through the cotton fields. I'd hear your boots before I saw your smile. Lord, that memory still feels real. There are lanterns on the back porch tonight, swinging slow in the southern wind. Every glow feels like your goodbye and the place where our love had been. If you ever wander down this road again, past the barn and the rusted gate, you'll see the light I left for you still shining through the night so late. Your jacket's hanging on the kitchen chair, smells like tobacco and summer rain. Mama said some things don't leave the house, even when they leave in pain. There's a picture frame turned upside down, but I know every line of your face. Some hearts never really let go, they just learn to live with empty space. There are lanterns on the back porch tonight, swinging slow in the southern wind. Every glow feels like your goodbye and the place where our love had been. If you ever wander down this road again, past the barn and the rusted gate, you'll see the light I left for you still shining through the night so late. Maybe love's like a country road, long and quiet under fading sky. Sometimes it bends where you can't see, sometimes it breaks before goodbye. But every mile we rode together still echoes in my soul somehow. And if forever comes around again, I'd still choose you right now. There are lanterns on the back porch tonight, burning soft in the midnight air, and every flame whispers your name like you're almost standing there. If the road ever leads you home through the dark and the lonely miles, you'll see that porch light waiting still for the girl with the dusty smile. Yeah, the lantern's gonna keep on burning till the stars fall from the sky. Some loves never stop shining, even long after goodbye. There's a quiet bend on Cedar Creek where the water hums soft and deep, old wood bridge and a willow tree. That's where you first waited for me, your shadow dancing in the glow of a lantern burning soft and low, and the moon climbed high above the pines like it knew that night was yours and mine.
The summer wind was drifting slow through fields of wheat with amber glow. You tipped your hat and said my name, and nothing in my heart stayed the same. The river carried every sound like love was rising from the ground, and in that silver country tune our story started with the moon. Moon over Cedar Creek tonight, shining soft with silver light. Every ripple seems to say love will find a way to stay. Through the miles and passing years, through our laughter and our tears, every road will lead us back to moonlight
How the seasons turn like wheels, rustling leaves in autumn fields. But every time I hear your voice, I know my heart made the right choice.
Your hand resting next to mine still feels warm as summertime, like the echo of that tune floating under that old moon.
Morning light through cabin glass,
watching all the seasons pass.
Yet the way you say my name
still sets my quiet heart aflame.
If the road grows long someday and the stars begin to fade away, just remember where we stood when the moon first understood. Moon over Cedar Creek tonight, shining soft with silver light. Every ripple seems to say, love will find a way to stay. Through the miles and passing years, through our laughter and our tears, every road will lead us back to moonlight on that water track.
Even when the winter snow
covers fields we used to know,
love will guide our hearts again,
like that river through the glen.
and the sky will softly speak.
Moon over Cedar Creek tonight, shining soft with silver light. Every ripple seems to say, love will find a way to stay. Through the miles and passing years, through our laughter and our tears, every road will lead us back to moonlight on that water track.
Moon above
Cedar Creek,
where our two hearts always meet.
there's a porch light in the rain tonight, glowing through the gray, like a tired old heart still holding on at the end of a long hard day. Gravel's turning into rivers, boot heels sinking slow. I've been running from my own mistakes down every road I know. I said words I can't take back, with pride too strong to bend. Thought a man was measured by how far he'd roam, not men. But every mile just wore me down like rust on an old tin sign. And the only place that felt like truth was that little house of mine. There's a porch light in the rain, still burning soft and low, like it knows this broken man ain't got nowhere else to go. If mercy's got an address, it's written in that view. There's a porch light in the rain, and it's leading me to you. I can see you through the window, standing by the sink, probably wondering if I'll change or just keep missing what you think. Your shadow moves like memory across those kitchen walls, and I hear forgiveness in the hush between the raindrops fall. I ain't coming back as a hero, just a man who understands. Love ain't something you outrun, it's something that still stands. If you open up that door tonight, I won't let it close again. I'll trade these restless highways for your arms and simple living. There's a porch light in the rain, cotton house dress blue. There's a porch light in the rain, and it's leading me to you. A man can chase horizons till the sky turns black and white, but he'll never find his freedom if he leaves his heart behind. And I left mine on that porch long before I knew that every road worth walking ends up back with you. There's a porch light in the rain, still burning strong and true. Through the storm and through the years, it never stopped for you. If love's the only shelter that this old heart ever knew, there's a porch light in the rain, and it's leading me to you.
Mama's lace curtains by the window still sway in the evening breeze. Sunlight falls across the floor like it did when you loved me. We'd sit at that little kitchen table, talking about our plans. Your rough hands wrapped around mine like I'd always understand. The radio played Patsy's voice, soft and low and true. You'd hum along off-key like it was meant for you. We didn't have much money, but we had enough somehow, and love felt like forever, right here and right now. Under Mama's lace curtains, we built our little dream with secondhand furniture and love stitched in the seams. Through every storm and worry, through every doubt that hurt us, we believed in forever under Mama's lace curtains. But time has a way of moving like a train you can't outrun, and people change like seasons underneath the same old sun. One day you packed your memories in a cardboard box, left nothing but the echo of your boots on those front steps. Now I sit here in the quiet with dust dancing in the light, and every tear I try to hide shines in plain sight. I still hear your laughter in the creak of every floorboard, and that steel guitar keeps whispering what we had before. Under Mama's lace curtains, we swore we'd never part. Now they frame the lonely shadow of a broken heart. Through every faded picture, through every memory that hurts, I still see forever under Mama's lace curtains. Maybe love ain't meant to last like we want it to. Maybe it's just borrowed time between I and you, but I'd give anything tonight to feel your arms again and dance across that kitchen floor like we did back then. Under Mama's lace curtains, where the evening light falls blue, I still keep a place inside that only belongs to you. Though the years keep turning pages and the past still sometimes hurts, my heart stays young forever under Mama's lace curtains. Under Mama's lace curtains.
There's a stretch of track past Miller's farm where the tall grass bends in time.
Freight trains hum like old love songs, rolling slow through the pines.
You were standing there in a cotton dress with wildflowers in your hand.
Sunlight dancing in your hair like the promise of this land.
I remember that whistle blowing like it knew our hearts by name.
Dust was rising, summer glowing, nothing ever felt the same.
You said life might take us somewhere far beyond this county line,
but love would bloom wherever we stood like wildflowers by the railroad line.
Like wildflowers by the railroad line, we grew strong in open air. Through every passing season, we found each other there.
No matter where that train may run, under moon or burning sun, like wildflowers by the railroad line, your heart keeps blooming next to mine. I chase dreams into the city, concrete skies and neon rain,
but every mile just led me back to that quiet country lane.
I miss the way you'd say my name, soft as evening rain. So I bought a ticket heading home on that southbound train.
I was waiting by the crossing
when I heard that engine cry,
heart beating like a drum roll.
Underneath the open sky,
When you stepped down with that old suitcase, I saw forever in your eyes.
like roots beneath those stubborn blooms, our love would never die.
Like wildflowers by the railroad line, we held on through wind and rain, through every distant whistle, through heartache and through pain.
No matter where that train may roam, it always brings my heart back home. Like wildflowers by the railroad line, your heart keeps blooming next to mine.
If the tracks should rust someday
And the trains don't pass our way,
will you still stand here with me,
underneath this memory,
where the grass still sways in time,
and your hand fits into mine?
like wildflowers by the railroad line, we'll keep rising side by side, through every storm that finds us, through every changing tide.
No grand parade, no silver throne, just this patch of earth we own. Like wildflowers by the railroad line, your heart keeps blooming next to mine.
Like wildflowers by the railroad line, we grew strong in open air. Through every passing season, we found each other there.
No matter where that train may
keeps blooming next to mine. There's dust on these old boots again from a road I swore I'd leave. Gravel sings beneath my wheels like it don't believe in me. I chased a line on a highway sign toward some brighter town, but every mile just circled back to this patch of southern ground. Daddy said, son, the world's wide open, but your roots run deep as well. I was young and hard of listening, chasing dreams I couldn't tell. Now that old barn leans a little more, the fence posts start to sway, and the porch light mama leaves on still burns at end of day. There's dust on these old boots and miles behind my name, but every road I wandered led me back the same, to a woman waiting faithful with a heart that never moved. There's dust on these old boots, but they still walk back to you. I've seen neon nights in cities where the whiskey flows too free. Heard strangers call me brother who didn't know a thing about me. But nothing feels like home like your hand inside of mine, or that screen door slamming softly on a quiet summer night. We've had our share of hard times, bills stacked high like rain. Words we can't unsay still echo through the pain, but you never shut the gate on me or turn the porch light low. You just let me find my way down that long red dirt road. There's dust on these old boots from trying to outrun every restless part of me that thought love wasn't enough. But every step I ever took proved what I always knew. There's dust on these old boots, but they still walk back to you. I ain't no saint, I've stumbled more than I'd like to say, but you stood there like a pine tree when the storms rolled my way. If heaven's just a front porch with the sun sinking low, then I've already found it down this old back road. And there's dust on these old boots and lines upon my face, but every scar just tells the truth about love and time and grace. If the good Lord gives me one more mile before my walk is through, there'll be dust on these old boots still coming home to you. Yeah, there's dust on these old boots. They still walk back to you.
There's a candle in the kitchen window, burning soft and low. I light it every evening coming home. It flickers like a memory, dancing on the wall, like it's holding on to hope that you might still call. The neighbors say I'm stubborn, that I should let you go, but they don't know the way you love me or the way you held me close. This house still feels your footsteps in every creak and board, and that empty chair across from mine still waits like it did before. Like a candle in the kitchen window, I keep burning for you through the long dark nights and the mornings pale and blue. Even if the flame grows thin and the wax runs low, I'll be a candle in the kitchen window till it's time to let you go. We weren't made of money, but we were rich in trust. Two young hearts believing love would always be enough. But life has ways of changing, like the river bends downstream, and sometimes what we're holding ain't the same as what it seems. If you ever find your way back down this gravel road, you'll see that little light still glowing like it always showed. I don't know if I'd forgive you or just break down and cry, but I know I'd open up that door and look you in the eye. Like a candle in the kitchen window, I keep burning strong through every restless midnight, through every lonesome song. Even if the world says it's foolish to hold on, I'll be a candle in the kitchen window till the last of hope is gone. Maybe love ain't meant to wait like I've been doing here. Maybe faith is just a flame that trembles in the fear. But until my heart decides it's finally through, this little light will keep on shining for you. Like a candle in the kitchen window, I'll keep burning true through the coldest winter nights and skies no longer blue. And if the wind should blow it out, at least I'll always know I was a candle in the kitchen window, longer than you'll ever know. There's a porch light shining softly at the edge of our small town. It's been burning since you left me when that factory shut down. Suitcase by the screen door, dust rising from your boots. You said I'll come back stronger. I just prayed that love was proof.
I chased work across the state lines under cold and restless skies. Every night I saw your face there in the moonlight moonlight passing by. Every mile felt like forever, every paycheck felt too small. But your voice through that old phone line was the reason I stood tall. Keep the porch light on for me, like a beacon in the night. Through the long roads and the lonely, you're my only guiding light. No matter how far I roam, your love's the road that leads me home.
Keep the porch light on for me, I'm coming back, just wait and see. I'd sit out on those wooden steps with your flannel wrapped up tight, listen to the crickets sing every quiet summer night.
Neighbors said I was foolish to believe in what we had, but love don't scare that easy when it's the best you've ever had.
Then one fall evening, driving with the radio down low, I saw that little county sign and my heart began to glow. Gravel popping under tires as I turned onto our street, and that porch light shining steady made the picture feel complete.
You kept the porch light on for me, like a star I couldn't miss. Through the long nights and the distance, you were worth every risk. No matter how far I'd roam, your love's the road that led me home.
You kept the porch light on for me, and now I'm right where I should be.
I was never losing faith,
I was counting every day,
hoping love was strong enough
to find its way back home.
and that little light still shining brought this wandering heart back home.
Keep the porch light on for us through the years that lie ahead, when our hair turns gray as winter and more words go unsaid.
No matter what this world may be, you're the only home for me. Keep the porch light on, my love,
That's where I'll always be.